What's going on, guys? Another lovely week. Just got the best news that Chip Kelly is fucking fired. Thank God. I'm new to the YouTube community, obviously. Got a couple videos or whatever. I'm going to be talking about football on my channel more or less. Obviously, I'm an Eagles fan. I bleed green. I've been an Eagles fan since I was able to throw a football. I'm going to try to upload at least 2 videos a week. Obviously, it's going to slow her down because of the season being over or whatever, but anytime there's breaking news or something crazy happens like Chip Kelly getting fired, hopefully Billy Davis is next. Please, hopefully. And hopefully DeMarco Murray gets out. But today we're going to focus on the Week 17 picks. And then I'm going to go along throughout the playoffs and obviously the Super Bowl. So, first game, Philly and Giants. We'll save that one for last, clearly. First game is going to be New Orleans at 6-9 and Atlanta at 8-7. And for everyone to know, I don't usually use lines. I don't like them. Obviously, Pittsburgh was supposed to win last week. They didn't. So I just go with my gut feeling or what I think is the best. So Atlanta's coming off a big win. Obviously, Julio Jones is a monster. Wish he was on my fantasy team. Atlanta's at home. New Orleans, their season's pretty much up for grabs. So I'm going to pick Atlanta just because they have better weapons. Obviously, Matt Ryan, but they're better than New Orleans. Next game is going to be Detroit at 6-9 and Chicago at 6-9. Both these teams are garbage. Obviously, Detroit spanked us on Thanksgiving, but, what are you going to do? Chicago's trash. I mean, Alshon Jeffrey hurt. Eddie Royal hurt. Detroit, everybody's hurt. Megatron not doing the things he's supposed to be doing. But I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and pick Detroit. Just because I think they have better weapons than Chicago, obviously. With Alshon being hurt this year, that's a huge hit for them. Next game, Baltimore-Cincinnati. I'm going to straight up take Cincy right now. I know it was a tough loss against Denver, but I think A.J. McCarron's a great quarterback. What he did in Alabama was awesome. And Baltimore is just trash. Joe Flacco, trash. The whole entire team, just trash. They've been trash since Ray Lewis left. So I'm going to take Cincy with a nice, clear win. Hopefully they sit a couple of players so they can go into the playoffs and hopefully make a good run. Next game is going to be Pittsburgh against Cleveland. Yeah, I'm going to be picking Pittsburgh. There's no doubt in my mind. Big Ben has probably the best receiver in the NFL, Antonio Brown. He has Martavius Bryant. Le'Veon Bell. They should be way better than 9-6. And I don't know why they're 9-6 when they should be 10 times better than that. And Cleveland's just trash. Get rid of Johnny Manziel. Get rid of all that nonsense. Next game, Washington-Dallas. Dallas at home. Washington coming off a shitty win against us. Very upsetting, but I'm going to pick Washington. They just have better players. Deshaun Jackson, animal, sucks. But Jordan Reed, huge asset to that team. He was on my fantasy team this year, and if he wasn't hurt a lot of the times with some concussions, he'd be a lot better than his numbers say. Kirk Cousins, animal. I don't know what Washington did. They haven't been good in years. I hate to say it. I hate all of the NFC East. So, besides the Eagles, obviously, but I don't think Dallas has it in them. Even if it is their last game, the last hurrah. But oh well. Next game, trash game. Tennessee, Indianapolis. Tennessee's 3-12. Indy's 7-8. Marcus Mariota hurt. Who knows who the quarterback is in Indy? It's a shitty game. I'm going to go on the upside and take Tennessee, just for the hell of it. One of my best friends, Randy, is a Tennessee fan, so this one's for you, Randy. Next game, interesting game. New England and Miami. Obviously, Miami's season's pretty much done and over with, as we could say, and so is New England's. New England's 12-3, and Miami's 5-10. I'm going to pick New England, clearly. Gronk, Brady, Amendola, Hedelman. I mean, even their defense isn't that bad, which is never the case in New England. But they're bringing guys like Steven Jackson and LeGarrette Blount, just guys that are nobodies. They can just... I hate the New England Patriots, by the way. We'll get more to that on another video. Next game, probably my game of the week that I'm going to pick, is the Jets at 10-5 and Buffalo at 7-8. Obviously, Buffalo's season's over. Don't know what happened to them. Number 1 ranked defense last year, and now they're like, what, 31st? And the Jets are on fire this year. Oh, my phone just fell. Piece of shit. Sorry about that. Jets, 10-5, obviously. Fitzpatrick, animal for what he is. Eric Decker. Brandon Marshall. Buffalo. Sammy Watkins is an animal. Tyrod is the best thing that Buffalo could have did for themselves. I'm just trying to think. I mean, it's Buffalo's last game. Lord knows if it's half the people's last games on the team, like Mario Williams. Anybody. Any of those defensive guys. They hate the way they're playing. I mean, last year they had all these sacks, and this year they're like totaling a number of like 12. It's horrible. I don't even think it's 12. I think it's less than that. But the Jets are playing for a playoff spot. They just need to win out, and they can get into the playoffs. So I'm going to pick the New York Jets, and for my game of the week. And I'm going to say the total score is 27-10. I just think that the Jets have way too many weapons. Like I said, Decker and Marshall plus Fitzpatrick. And Buffalo's secondary banged up the way it is. I don't see it happening. Next game, Jacksonville 5-10 and Houston 8-7. This is a tough pick. I'm gonna go Jacksonville, just because I hate J.J. Watt. The whole nonsense with him cutting down wood in the forest for cell phone reception. He's just a bum. He's a sellout in my case. I'm picking Jacksonville. They should be 20 times better this year than their record shows. Blake Bortles is so good. Allen Hurns. Allen Robinson. TJ Yeldon. God. So many good players, and they're just so many shitty game losses they had. But I like Jacksonville in this game because of the weapons. And I don't think Houston's another team. They're either good one week and they're shitty the next, so whatever. Next game, San Diego at 4-11 and Denver at 11-4. Clearly, I'm picking Denver. There's no reason not to. Who knows if Peyton Manning's going to play this week? He's hurting. This whole HGH bullshit that he's going through. I wonder how many people believe that he's actually taking steroids. I'm going to have a whole nother video on steroids coming pretty soon. I'm just going to take Denver. Their defense is too good. And a really good win against Cincy last week. Just unbelievable. I don't know. Yeah, you got to take Denver in the situation. I don't see... San Diego's just trash. Melvin Gordon's a bust. Phillip Rivers is a bust. They're all a bust. All right, next game, Oakland and Kansas City. Oakland 7-8, Kansas City 10-5. I want Kansas City to win this game. Not just because they're on a streak, not just because they are the better team in the situation, is because they have two of the greatest, not greatest, I'm going a little over, probably one of the best coaches of all time, in Andy Reid, who I'd miss dearly. And Jeremy Maclin is just an animal. And why we let him go makes me so sad inside. And I'd like to see Kansas City go all the way. Actually, they're going to be my sleeper pick for the playoffs, and I'll stick to that. But you'll see me pick Kansas City a lot. Alex Smith is nasty. Jeremy Maclin's good. They don't have Jamal Charles, and they're still winning. Charchangic West. Who would have thought Charchangic West? Granted, he's not doing that well, but enough. Kansas City's pulling through, man. What are they, 9 straight games or some nonsense like that? Oakland's they're another team, too. Amari Cooper. They got Michael Crabtree. Derek Carr. Oakland hasn't been good since, the 90s, so I don't know. I'm going to pick Kansas City because they're my sleeper pick, so Next game, another game of the week nominee that I wanted to do, but I like the Jets Buffalo game. It's going to be Seattle at 9-6 and Arizona at 13-2. I'm going to pick Arizona. They're just too goddamn good. Seattle is great. People, don't give enough credit at the 9-6 record they have, but you have to realize, they know how to win in the playoffs. Clearly, winning a Super Bowl against Peyton Manning, who I think fixed the Super Bowl, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother video as well. Anyway, I like Arizona. I mean, Carson Palmer is an animal. John Brown is an animal. I mean, Larry Fitzgerald, the guy's like, 30-something, and he's still an animal. He can still run faster than anyone. It's unbelievable. And that David Johnson, that rookie kid, he's just a bum off the street, and he comes in and he destroys. He ran all over Philadelphia. All over Philadelphia. I hate to say it, but Arizona's going to be winning this game by a landslide, I think. I think Seattle's going to, I don't know. Fuck it, Arizona's winning. Next, St. Louis at 7-8 and the 49ers at 4-11. Another shitty game. I'm going to pick St. Louis just because of Nick Foles. I have his jersey, but it's in the laundry. I miss Nick Foles a lot. He was a great asset to our team. And you can tell that he fit in our offense so well because he sucks on the Rams. Granted, I don't know what's going to happen next year with Chip Kelly being fired, what we're going to do if we're going to be such a fast-paced offense. We're going to talk about that later. 49ers is just trash. Colin Kaepernick, trash. Carlos Hyde is the only reason why they would have won anything this year, but he got hurt. Another big fantasy guy that I have, and he got hurt for me. Unbelievable. I see St. Louis winning this one just because they're a better team in my opinion. Next game, Tampa Bay at 6-9 and Carolina at 14-1. I'm actually going to pick Tampa Bay in this situation because it's Week 17. Carolina got the loss out of their way. I think Carolina is going to rest everyone. I think they're going to say, F it, we lost finally to such a shitty game, but they needed that loss. They're obviously Super Bowl contenders. Greg Olsen, Cam Newton is just an animal. They just have so many good weapons, and I just see everybody sitting pretty much against Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston ran all over us this year. I don't even want to talk about that. So we're going to go on to the next game. And the last game is Minnesota at 10-5 and the Green Bay Packers at 10-5. In Lambeau, mind you. The Green Bay Packers they're weird this year. Eddie Lacy not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Obviously no Jordy Nelson. Nobody's stepping up. Jeff Janis, you're not stepping up. Randall Cobb, you're not stepping up. Nobody can be Jordy Nelson, and it sucks. But Minnesota, I like them. I think Teddy Bridgewater is a very young, good quarterback who will step up and do what he has to do to win this game. Aaron Rodgers got destroyed last week. The Green Bay Packers got destroyed last week. It was a joke. An absolute joke. Yeah, I'm going to pick Minnesota in this game. I don't think Green Bay has the power, but they're going to be in the playoffs, and they're so good in the playoffs, so can't count Aaron Rodgers out. I mean, he learned from the best, one of the best in Brett Favre, so I don't know what to expect in that game, so we're going to see. And on to the last game. The Philadelphia Eagles at 6-9 against the Giants. I don't even know what their record is. Maybe 5-11. I don't fucking know. I don't care enough. I hate the Giants. Honestly, I think the Eagles are going to play this game so well that we're going to destroy the Giants. And not just because of the fact that I hate the Giants and I hate the NFC East. It's just the Giants it's our last game of the year. You know, we don't have Chip Kelly. Let's go out and fucking stomp those Giants out to prove to Chip Kelly that we can win without his shitty offense, without his stupid play calling, with Billy Davis, our defensive coordinator, blitz the fucking quarterback. There's a reason why that we have blitz in NFL. You go after the... I don't even care. Send all the players. Who cares if they have Odell Beckham Jr.? Who cares if they have Ruben Randall? Send it to Eli Manning. Show him that we can win without our coach. I'm picking Philadelphia in this situation. Last game of the year. You know, last hurrah for... Let's just put it up Chip Kelly's ass, and hopefully we can win this game. Those are my picks of the week. This goddamn phone. I hate it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be, like I said, 2 videos a week. I'm going to probably be, you know, obviously lessening it up. But any breaking news, anything like that, please leave your comments. Like I said, I'm an amateur, so, yeah. Leave your picks in the comments. Obviously, like and subscribe. Do anything. You know what? Fuck all of it. I don't even want any of that. Just watch my videos. I hope for the 0 people that watch this video, just enjoy the fact that I'm a football player and I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan in New York. I hate New York. Football. And hockey. And pretty much everything else. I enjoy New York Knicks basketball, but that's a whole nother video as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys all later. And go fucking Eagles.